Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another story time on this YouTube channel, y'all. We are back with another story time, a seasonal one at that. Raise your hand if you're a Scorpio. I hope some hands are raised because I don't shut up about it, and I feel like I have to attract my people just a little bit, just a little bit. If you are around my age, you know, a young adult, well, I'm not fresh out of high school, but just I feel like life really hits you like a bus when you're straight out of high school. And just like certain things that used to be so much fun aren't fun anymore. I hear a lot of people say this about birthdays, like birthdays are less and less fun. When you're a kid, it's like you have a party and you have like more people seem to care. And then as you just grow up, and especially me being a Scorpio, birthday's in a few days, November, baby. Just this time in general, it's super hard to have good times because the burn months are supposed to be turned, okay? It's supposed to be like lit October spooktivities, and then it's supposed to be Thanksgiving hype, getting together, and then Christmas stuff. And let me tell y'all, my last couple holiday seasons have been terrible. If you watched my dealing with Traumaversary, terrible. I've been through traumatic things, then I was dealing with the effects of those traumatic things the next holiday season. Like, it has just not been great. And this is the first holiday season that I felt sane. And I'm living proof for anyone where it sucks right now or who's had a bad birthday, anything like that, that it will and can get better in the future. Just hang on, okay, y'all? I freaking get it. And this story time is about the worst birthday I've ever had because I want to start telling the seasonal stories to let y'all know that you are not alone when things suck during times when we're supposed to be jolly and happy. Okay? I'm here for y'all. So listen up. Y'all remember that Mona Leo song where she was like, bitch, that
nigga had you crying on your birthday. I do niggas the worst way.
That was me. That was me on this birthday, but I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Let's rewind. It was my 19th birthday, y'all. Being 19 is such a canon event, especially for women. Y'all ever hear that joke where it's like, you gonna meet the boy that ruined your life and changes your perspective on everything at 19? And they never lied. They never lied. But again, I'm getting too ahead of myself. Let's set the scene. I'm 19 years old. When I was 19 is the last time that I was still in school. So fresh out of high school, I went to a university for about a year. It wasn't giving. I never got the college experience, y'all. I'm class of 2020, COVID baby, been out of high school for 5 years. I know to some, if you're a teen watching me, I sound like a grandma, okay? But yes, I was class of 2020 5 years ago, all right? So I went to school, I didn't have that much fun. It was, the COVID year. I still made new friends, had new experiences, but it wasn't like the regular thing. And I realized what I'm doing right now, what I've always wanted to do is have a more creative, artistic career, not necessarily the whole, I was just like, I don't want to like make my parents pay all this money and then have to pay it back if I'm like, I'm really interested in other stuff. And I was blessed with a family who was very supportive of me and was like, okay. And so I chose to drop out of that university. And the next year I was like, I used to be really into acting. If you watch my Psycho Ex-Boyfriend or some other story times, my career path has changed a little bit. I'm not that into it anymore. um, but I used to be really into it. And so I started taking acting classes at a local community college. And I was like, I'm going to still be in school, but like change it around a little bit, right? So this is what I was doing at that time. So at that time, that's what I was doing. I was doing school at community college. I wasn't working yet, hadn't had a job at this point in my life. I was 18 years old. I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship that was pretty long, probably like 10 months at this point. I was in my first real relationship, the first love, the losing my like I was with that guy, okay, at the time. And November rolls around, right? Semester's coming to an end. The festivities are starting, and also it's my birthday, right? My birthday's approaching November 16th. If this is the last time y'all see me before or after November 16th, comment happy birthday. Cause I've been busy, but I'm gonna try to get another video out before my birthday. So I'm a college kid. I'm broke as hell. I don't have a job or anything like that. My partner is broke too. He's just a college athlete who's also, or he was 19 at the time, but same difference, right? And I'm like, what do I want to do for my birthday? I really want to get my hair done. Didn't have money to get my hair done. Like, it's just like, it's so different out of high school when you're a kid, when it's birthdays. It's just like, what do you do? But when it came to having a partner, again, y'all know that's the type of boys we used to date when we were teens. Like, I was like, well, my birthday was on like a Tuesday. So I was like, well, the weekend before my birthday, like we should do something and you can surprise me. Girl, your first mistake is, why are you telling him all this? Why isn't he just like, oh yeah, I'll take you out for your birthday weekend? Because I've never spent my birthday with a partner. I know it's sad. I've also never had a boyfriend with a job. Ah, I know y'all can laugh at me, but I had never. He wouldn't be able to see me on my birthday because he was a student athlete. He had school, practice, all that, and he lived over an hour away, right? So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll spend the weekend with you, go to your game, and then you could plan and give me my gifts and all that. And we just decided that would be the plan. Was it really planned? Y'all, all I did was sleep over his house, go to his game. After the game, I told him, like, surprise me with, like, you like, surprise me. And he just took me to, like, an Applebee's or something. Because I remember we had been to Chili's, and I remember I talked about how I hadn't been to Applebee's in a long time. And he chose that. And it's just like, okay, like, whatever. Also, at the time, y'all, the reason I'm speaking like that is like, maybe it wouldn't be a big deal if he was a good boyfriend, but like I said, y'all remember the person you dated when you were 18, 19. I was in that part of the relationship where, which you could probably tell by the way I'm talking, where the boy stops messing with you, he's starting to get annoyed by you, he don't want you anymore, but instead of doing that, he's just lying, lying out the lying, just lying. Everything's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I was at that point where like they're mean to you and you don't know why and you want to fix it and blah, blah, blah. It was like that argumentative push pull type of thing. Um, So that was grabbing my mental health. On top of that, I was beefing with my mom a lot. Y'all know, again, when you grow up, the parent relationships change. You see your parents and your family more as people than just like, the role they play. And you start to hold them to different standards, blah, blah, blah. I also live with my mom. So it was just like, we're good now. It's Big Scorpio's birthday today. She's a Scorpio too. So Scorpio daughter, Scorpio mother. It was, yeah, I literally remember things being so rough at home at that time that like when my ex boyfriend at the time was driving me home from like the weekend with him, I literally like burst out crying because I just didn't want to go back home because I was like in such an uncomfortable environment. And then of course he's trying to comfort me like, "Oh, it's okay. Like when we're older, we'll have our own place and you won't have to go back, or I'll come get you. Like we can have another sleepover in a month." You telling me all that whole time you and you want to be with me? Like, I was done so dirty. I was done so dirty. He was saying all that just to dump me like 3 weeks later, but let's not. So, yeah, my relationship was a mess. I was always arguing with my boyfriend who was super mean to me and I didn't know why. I was having a rough home life. I was always arguing with my mama, not feeling supported by my family. And then I'm broke as hell and I'm just in school. And then also on top of that, I'm in school for acting. You know how hard it is to keep yourself to get like the assignments are acting, y'all. The assignments are getting up in front of your class. Like I was just going through it. But anyways, the weekend passes and my birthday comes up, right? He takes me home that um Sunday. Y'all, why like I start feeling that little in my throat. Mm-mm. Mind y'all, this was 2021. COVID was fresh. It was here. Yeah, and also what I had mentioned before is like a week, like probably like 2 weeks before, my sister had came back from visiting a friend in a different city. She had COVID. Boom. Like of course we quarantined her, all that, but it's like you can only do so much when you live in the same house, you know? So me and my family, we were all taking precautions, but y'all know how sickness spreads. We also have dogs. The dogs want to go see her in her room, then come out, y'all. When I came back from that weekend with my ex, I'm feeling the and I'm like, oh nah. Oh nah. Y'all, the next day passes, I don't go to school. I'm like, and also mind you, my sister got it, and then I also heard my brother was feeling a little too. The weekend, a day or so before I went to my ex's for the weekend, my dad was talking about he was feeling a little. Let me stop. He was feeling like that too. So I came home. I'm feeling like that, y'all. I'm like, my family was getting sick weeks ago. I was like, I already know. Let me go get a test. I go get a test, y'all. The day before my birthday, I get the little email back. It's positive. It's positive. It's my first time having that. And let me tell y'all, I don't understand. I don't know what type of strain of this thing that other people got, talking about it just felt like a common cold. It wasn't even that bad. My senior year of high school, y'all, my senior year of high school, I caught pneumonia. I don't know why I'm like the most accident prone, sick prone kid in my family. Like, I feel like my siblings had never been to the hospital as much as I have, which isn't much, but like still at all. Like, I don't know. I caught pneumonia, y'all. I felt like my body was sore, feeling like I got hit by a bus. I was so hot. I would put an ice pack under my body to cool down, and the ice pack would melt. I went to the hospital because I was having trouble breathing. They took an x-ray of my lungs. My lungs were just covered. And the whole time it was just like mucus phlegm buildup. They had to burp me like a baby in there. I was using this breathing machine. Y'all, when I tell you pneumonia was the sickest I've ever felt when I got it when I was like 16, COVID was definitely, it was definitely almost there, y'all. That thing about not being able to taste, y'all, boom, the birthday comes around. Actually, no. The day before my birthday, when I figured out that I tested positive, I told my boyfriend at the time, because I'm not a dummy. I'm like, dang, I just tested positive like as soon as I got home, but I just spent the whole weekend with you all up in your proximity. So I was like, you should go get a test. So he does it. Also, this is like the 2021. This is the first year sports are like back in. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna take a test. I need to be honest with my coach. Obviously, that's like a dangerous thing. And his coach tells you, okay, don't come to practice, don't none of that until it comes back positive. Remember that, y'all. Remember that. Remember that. Because his coach saying don't come to school, don't come to, practice or whatever until you get a positive test means, what is he doing? He's quarantining too. He's at home doing nothing, sitting around all day relaxing. And he didn't even feel sick. He didn't have any symptoms. But his coach just told him to do that just in case, y'all. So keep that in mind. That's what happens the day before my birthday. I wake up on the day of my birthday feeling like, because I literally have the Rona. Okay, I have that. Vibes are not right. This is the first year I've been beefing with my mom like that. Like, the vibes are not right in this house. I'm hella sick. I'm also like, again, the vibes are not right in my relationship. And y'all, I remember I just wake up, I'm replying to all the happy birthday texts and stuff like that. And mind you, again, I have the Rona. So I can't go nowhere anymore. I can't even hang out with my siblings like in the house because I have to stay in here. Right. So I remember, what do you think should happen if you're in a relationship with someone and they're having a terrible birthday because you know that they're sick and all they're gonna do is sit alone in their room all day? What would you do if you were her man? I'm sure anyone with some common sense would be like, oh, like this sucks. I would sit on the phone with Bay all day. Maybe we could just like watch movies all day or play games, just like keep her company because she's gonna be in her room all day, right? Do y'all think that's what that boy? I remember waking up and texting my boyfriend at the time. I see his happy birthday post for me. We're talking. And again, I know he's literally doing nothing, nothing all day because he's quarantining too. And so y'all, like I said, the relationship was that down bad. He was that mean and that giving me this much crumbs that I literally had to ask because we were just texting. I was like, well, are you gonna like call me and wish me a happy birthday or like keep me company, like, while I'm here sick with COVID? Y'all wanna know what this man said? He said, no, I thought it was fine to just text you happy birthday. Y'all, it was giving crumbs. We've all been in well, not all, but most of us have been in breadcrumbing relationships, and we look back and we're like, "Girl, why? Like, why did you? Why did you even want that?" You know what I'm saying? But first loves are different. Y'all, I remember that sent me off the edge. I already didn't feel good. I'm already dealing with stress. I remember I just started bawling my eyes out. And again, it's the type of relationship where they're breadcrumbing you so bad. When I told him like how that's messed up and stuff, you should have called. Oh, I'm so apologetic. I literally had to call him, bawling my eyes out. And I was just like, do you not see how messed up that is? That I'm here alone and I can't do anything and you don't have anything to do and you don't want to like keep me company or give me a call on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Whether your partner was busy on your birthday or not and couldn't see you, they should call you regardless of the situation. I was just bawling, y'all, bawling, crying, puffy face crying. And he was just basically like, yeah, I get it, but I'm really tired. He was a football player. I'm really tired and this is just my day off and I don't want to call you if the vibes is wrong and I just want to relax. That's what I got instead of you're so right. Like, what was I thinking? Like, I'll pull up right now. No, that's what I got. I'm tired and I don't feel good and I'm not doing that. I'll call you later though, but like we're not gonna be on the phone all day.
You bitch.
Virgo men, am I right? The meanest creatures I've ever met. And I know my little I know my little new Virgo boo thing is gonna have something to say about that. I'm not talking about you, babe, but I hope not. Don't make me don't make me tell another story time about a Virgo man. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm contradicting myself. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, guys, that's what happened. What could I do? Like, it was the type of relationship. It was at that point of breadcrumbing and just like assholeness that it did not matter that I was bawling my eyes out begging him to keep me company. He still got off the phone. He still got off the phone, and yeah, y'all, I sat up in this very room like it was a regular day, crying on and off, feeling like literally because my body was sore. I was stuffed up. I couldn't, and then again, my family trying. My dad, oh, what food do you want for dinner? Okay, got me some Olive Garden. Could I taste it? No, I cannot. It just feels like I'm just eating like water in texture. That's what it felt like. Yeah, guys, that was my 19th birthday, 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 birthday. What? Sometimes birthdays just suck, y'all. They just suck. And it's okay. If you've ever had a sucky birthday like that, if you've ever been dealing with someone who made your birthday miserable, been sick on your birthday, whatever the case, it's fine. Don't sit over here crying like I'm supposed to be happy and no one else feels like this. Girl, that birthday was terrible. And to be honest, I really haven't had that many great birthdays since the next birthday. I was in an abusive relationship with a different guy. And it was cool, I guess. Like I had a little dinner. I was still dealing with the effects of literally just being sexually assaulted like 2 weeks before that. So that wasn't great. My last birthday, I worked. It was a stressful day at work. I went to a restaurant and the food wasn't good. Um, yeah, that was cheers to 21. And I'm about to be 22 in a couple of days. What Taylor Swift say? At 22. Like I said, y'all, the last holiday seasons have been so for me. Birthdays, holiday, just so lonely, either lonely or dealing with something traumatic. And like I said in the dealing with traumaversary video, I feel so sane for once, for one holiday season, okay? I have great family relationships. I have a steady job. I'm doing stuff I love. I'm building a new connection. Um, and I feel great, y'all. Like I feel great. I don't even really have a plan for my birthday this year. Like I do have a tattoo appointment planned. Y'all, she's gonna be tatted. I might be tatted the next time y'all see me. I'm 22 years old, or about to be 22. I've never got a tattoo and I'm very scared, but I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. And y'all know it's something that has to do with my sign. Yes, I'm that type of girl. And again, ladies, how half of this story time, like half the reason this birthday was so terrible is because I was dealing with someone so terrible and just so like, yes, give me nothing. Y'all, the day after my birthday, and the plans would be on my birthday, like if I said I wanted to, but I wanted to spend my birthday more with the tattoo appointment and just like my family because my sister's coming down. The day after my birthday, my little boo thing is taking me out, dinner, date, all that, and we're not even official yet. That's my man, but that's not my man, but that's my man. Okay, let me stop. Keyword, like I said, don't settle. Like 3 years ago, I was crying over a guy I was in a committed relationship with, acting like that, and now this is what I'm dealing with. This is the energy I'm getting. Okay? Hang on, y'all. But again, if it sucks, if you're not feeling good, let it suck, girl. You don't, or boy, or non-binary person, you don't have to be holly jolly just because the holidays. Ooh, if it's comes to that point, sit this one out. Stay home. Cry. Tell a safe space how you feel. This is a safe space, by the way. Okay, but yeah, y'all, I don't know. That was my worst birthday ever. Hopefully, I never have another one as terrible as this. I feel like a lot of people may be able to relate to this one because sometimes birthdays just suck and they kind of have bad reminders the older you get. Like I just said, I don't know. So if you feel that way about birthdays or whatever, I hear you, I see you. Um, and it's fine. Stick around for my channel. I'm not done telling the terrible seasonal stories. I do have more regarding Christmas and stuff like that because those have been part of, like, again, the holiday seasons that suck. But anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the story time. I have a story times playlist if you're not living under a rock right on my channel where you could check out all the other similar videos. So yeah. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Alicia Milan. That's where you guys can keep up with me daily, especially TikTok. That's where you guys can stay in the loop. So don't forget to run it up real quick. Like the pictures I just posted. And my birthday pictures coming soon. Thank you guys so much for listening to me yap a whole nother video. And I will catch you guys in the next one, hopefully when I'm 22. Okay, bye.